the Republican Jewish coalition seems very focused on Trump and on Israel. What about the problems that are facing Jewish Americans in the streets like New York, where you're from?
Well, a lot of this event was pointed at New York and the mayor's race, and the fact that we're most likely going to have a jihadi, a commie, as our mayor, and it's a terrible thing. And there was almost a comfort level, I found, that yes, Trump's in the White House, thank God, and he helped bring the hostages that were still alive back home. But I think the concern was more about the anti-Semites within the Republican Party or the conservative movement, which had never really been the case that I've been here. It was less about us, and it was more about what was going on the left flank. So I felt a discomfort about what's going on amongst ourselves. And
When you say not amongst Jews.
Not amongst Jews, though it has to be said, 38% of Jews might be voting for Mad Manny.
Right, no, but they aren't anti-Semitic.
Right. Well, some may say they're self-hating Jews, but the issue for this gathering was overall the fact that he may win in New York, in a city that has the most Jews other than in Israel, and the fact that there are many in the conservative movement that are turning into anti-Semites, led by the choir boy Tucker Carlson. In many ways, this was a anti-Tucker Carlson event, and the concern about what his voice and the platform that he gives to who Mark Levin has dubbed Little Adolf, right? Nick Fuentes, is him giving platforms to true anti-Semites, and that he doesn't push back against the stupid things that the guy says, that he honors Stalin, for example, and he denies much of the Holocaust. So I think that is the concern, because Tucker has a lot of power and influence, and the fact that he was sort of once one of ours, that we really sort of loved him, it sort of is forcing us to look within. And the fact that Trump is not going to be around forever. And JD, at a recent event...
Vice President?
Yes. JD Vance, during a Q&A at a Turning Point event recently, was asked about Jewish influence, and his answer was less than satisfying. He didn't defend Israel in many ways. He didn't explain, in my opinion, and to many others, why Israel is a strong ally to the U.S. He was almost catering to those who doubt it, who doubt our support for Israel, essentially saying, well, you know, others might not have been America first, may have been leaning more towards Israel, but we are America first. People didn't like J.D. Vance's answer. So there's concern about the future of the Republican Party, in that we're seeing anti-Semitism creep in. Not that J.D. Vance is an anti-Semite, don't want to say that at all, but he doesn't seem to be as pro-Israel as Trump.